Hello everyone, this is Makeda of the Boston Bidoofs, and today I'm going to be going over my Week 7 battle versus the Sacramento Sandslash, who is currently undefeated in the league. So this week's got me really nervous because, one, I am a contender for playoffs, but like towards the bottom, so I really need to do well these last 4 weeks. And this one is obviously not going to be easy. He's undefeated, he's got a pretty strong team. And we'll just see how it goes. So you can see the six that I'm expecting him to bring down there, which are the Pangoro, Magmortar, Bronzong, Blastoise, Zygarde, and Nihilego, which already look terrifying. But he also has Sneasel, who I'm not as scared of, but it could be nice for him. He also has Whimsicott, who I'm really not too worried about. I had a lot of Steel. Didn't bring my Ferrothorn this week, but Moltres and Bisharp both deal with it pretty nicely, so I'm not too worried about it. Emolga, Porygon, which he could bring just because he knows I always bring the Porygon too. He could be like a nice meme if he brings that. Hatterene, and I believe that is it. So those are the 5 he is not bringing. I do expect that maybe he'll bring Hatterene because I have that Ferrothorn. He gets the Mystical Fire. He could expect me to set up those hazards, but instead this week I opted not to bring any hazards. I debated putting Stealth Rocks on my Golurk, but I picked some other things. So let's just get right into it. So this week I'm returning my Moltres with the heavy duty boots. Haven't brought it in a couple of weeks because I feel like Flame Body alone is really nice against the Pangoro or the Zygarde or something, but it also lets me burn it. It's fast enough to use Will-O-Wisp, and Hurricane is a great Oko on the Pangoro. As long as the Pangoro is not Choice Scarfed and it hasn't clicked a move yet for the Rock Slide, because if it's clicked a move, I'm really not worried about anything he's going to throw at me unless it was Rock Slide. So I don't think he would use that on anything else on my team, so Moltres is golden. And if I hit a Hurricane or a Will-O-Wisp on the switch, I mean, that's still nice. So that's my Moltres set. Next up is my Bisharp. Brought him shiny this week because he was the MVP last week. And I have Akaberry because my plan this week is if he does bring Hatterene, I want to be able to set up. So I brought Rock Polish with Iron Head, Sucker Punch knockoff. After a Rock Polish, I outspeed everything. And if I get that Defiant boost from a Mystical Fire, then everything's dead. Just GG. I mean, I think Zygarde lives a hit of the knockoff, but everything else pretty much dies immediately. The Flame Body on the Magmortar could be annoying, but I think this is more like a late game solution. So I think even just taking out one thing and hitting something else hard is good enough. So I don't expect my Bisharp to do as well this week as it did last, but it is there and it is powerful. So he is a great late game sweeper if he gets up to that, if he's put up to that task. So we'll see how it goes. Next up is my Golurk. This week I brought a trick set with Klutz Flame Orb because I do expect him to switch out of the Bronzong when this comes in. Bronzong really can't touch it. The Poltergeist is really nice, and Trick is just going to be a great way to disable whatever he has to bring in on this thing. I think both Zygarde and Pangoro are not going to like that, and because of Klutz, it lets me take advantage of any items that they give me. Like if I trick the Nihilego and take the Black Sludge, for example, if that's a set he brings, then I could trick the Black Sludge back onto something on his team, and then they could take some extra damage. So it's just some fun I wanted to bring in. He still hits like a truck. He's an absolute monster. And Earthquake is a great stab for the Magmortar Nihilego. Poltergeist is great for the Bronzong, and just generally scouting for the items on his team, because I'm only going to be using Knockoff a little bit. And Ice Punch is for the Zygarde. Nice 2-hit KO. So we'll see if I can get this trick strategy to come in clutch at all, because he's definitely going to expect me to be offensive as it has been every week. So I'm excited for this, but hopefully it doesn't backfire on me. Next up is my Rotom. This week I brought a Assault Vest. I believe Modest Assault Vest, because I wanted to be able to take a lot of hits. This is a great switch in for the Magmortar and the Blastoise, and the Nihilego, as long as it's not at +1 from a Meteor Beam. So I think overall, Rotom's going to be a great cleaner. It's going to take any hit nicely and knock stuff out. Shadow Ball is going to deal with Bronzong pretty well after it's low. And the Assault Vest means I can bluff a choice item if I want. But I don't necessarily think I'm going to have to. It's just a great bulky Pokemon with great stabs that hurt his team pretty hard. So yeah, even 1,000 arrows isn't super effective until the second hit, so a Hydro Pump is going to do a lot of damage. And yeah, we'll see how it works out. And next up, of course, I gotta bring my Triage Comfy this week because that Pangoro is a menace. I'm scared of it. But the Draining Kiss priority is important for that reason and for the Zygarde if it gets sweeping a little bit, starts sweeping a little bit. So it's like kind of a failsafe on most of my weeks. So yeah, I have Aromatherapy because I do not want that Bisharp burned, or the Golurk even for that matter. And the Defog is there to remove the hazards because even if he doesn't bring Hatterene, I didn't bring hazards myself. I know the Bronzong is going to bring rocks for sure. So it's just there to get rid of that residual damage. I chose Rocky Helmet this week because it is my only knockoff switch in. If he decides to knock off on the Pangoro, he's at least going to take some damage as I heal up with a Draining Kiss. So it's just the best option for the slot. Honestly, like, it doesn't need the extra damage from the Pixie Plate that I'm bringing, so that residual damage is going to come in handy, I think, in the long run. And of course, last but not least, Mr. Reliable, Porygon 2. Of course, I am Eviolite this week. I am sassy, specially defensive, with Discharge and Ice Beam and Shadow Ball for offensive moves. Got the Bolt Beam combo. Discharge mostly because none of his team wants to be paralyzed. Zygarde can absorb it, but I have Ice Beam for that. And Shadow Ball is just great against the Bronzong or the Hatterene if he brings them. He's just a great, annoying little duck, and I think he's going to come in handy against his team just to be annoying, maybe spread some status, and recover stall. If he knocks off the Eviolite with Neoligo or something, like I said, he's not essential this week. He is just a great wall against a lot of the things that I am a little threatened by. So it can even bait out the Pangoro, and if he comes in on a Discharge and paralyzes, hey, that's a win. So hopefully it works out this week. That's my team, and we'll get right into the battle. Alright, so our battle has begun, and he did bring the Porygon, so we gotta fix that. What did he not bring? He didn't bring Bronzong. Okay, I thought for sure he'd bring Bronzong. And he didn't bring... What else did he not bring? So let's move that. Blastoise, Porygon, Pangoro, Nihilego, Zygarde, Magmortar. Oh, Magmortar's already on there. That's right. Okay, so he brought the Porygon. That's funny. So let's see what he brings out. First, I'm going to lead... if he leads Pangoro, I'm going to be sad. But I'm going to lead Moltres just to see what he does. I really don't have a better lead. I guess I could lead Rotom. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm going to lead Rotom. Good luck to my opponent. This is a very critical match for me, so we'll see how it goes. If he leads Pangoro, I'm going to try to get that paralyzed with the Discharge. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm going to do. Alright, starting off, Dogora. Nihilego. Okay, I led well then, I guess. So I'm assuming he's not going to want to take a Hydro Pump here, and if he leads and goes for the Meteor Beam, I should be able to deal with that. So I'm just going to go... Oh, he went for the knockoff, straight off. That's fine. I'm going to Volt Switch. And I'm gonna go into the Bisharp because he cannot take a hit from this. So no matter what, I'm gonna get a knockoff here. And even if he goes into his Magmortar for the Flame Body, it's gonna take a lot of damage. It's Black Sludge. Okay. I called that accidentally. So I'm going to knock off here. Yeah, he withdrew, of course. Into the Magmortar, probably. No, Blastoise. Okay. Rocky Helmet. Okay. He has the same strat I did. And, I'm just gonna go into the Rotom here. I mean, if he Shell Smashes, I have that Comfy with Giga Drain. I don't think at +1, or is it +2? I think it's +2, he should be able to OHKO me. Flip turn. Okay. So, he definitely goes into, like, Porygon, right? Because what else does he go into? Nothing really wants to 1v1 this thing. I mean, Pangoro could probably take me out. Zygarde. It's probably, that's definitely, yeah, definitely Zygarde. So, I think I go for the Hydro Pump here, because I do a lot of damage. I don't have the Will-O-Wisp. I don't want him to set up and start sweeping, so I'm going to do the damage first. If he 1000 arrows and knocks me down, then I'm going to switch. Okay, he went in for a substitute, so he was going to try and set up here. Please don't miss. That's very bad. Oh no. Shoot. I gotta break the sub now, and I think after the sub is broken, I just go into Porygon too. Yeah, 1000 arrows. Okay. Fine. What? No! That wasn't supposed to die. That's unfortunate. But since he didn't set up, and my Assault Vest was already gone, I'm not really that worried. It sucks against the Blastoise losing that so early, but Porygon 2's here. And so I could just go for the Discharge, but I think it's honestly just best to go for the Ice Beam, because if he does stay in for whatever reason, I don't want him to get set up. He stayed in. Okay. Toxic. It's fine. So my guess here is after I break the substitute, he's probably going to sub again and try to Toxic stall me, which I do not want. I don't want that at all. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to go into my Comfy, and I am going to click Training Kiss to break the sub as he Toxics me, and then I'm going to Aromatherapy. Yeah. That's the plan, at least. Dang, it really sucks to lose Rotom that early. Oh, he switched. What did he switch to? That sucks. Yeah. I'm shocked by that, though. I really expected... I mean, I guess he wants that knockoff. But, I'll tell you right now, he's not gonna click knockoff on a Golurk, on a Comfy. He's gonna go for that kill. So I'm going to switch into Golurk, and he can knock me off, but I'm just gonna trick. Yeah, it's fine. There's no way he stays in here. I'll take the Eviolite. Or the Choice Band, or the leftovers. Blocks. Yeah, it's Eviolite. That's very interesting that he would bring that in. I don't really know what to do. So I'm just gonna Earthquake and see what happens. The klutz made the flame orb useless. Why? Why? Added a decent chunk. Yeah, he teleported out. That's fine. He's gonna go into Pangoro. I need this thing alive because of Rotom being gone. So I could stay in and try and kill it. Oh, he went to Blastoise. Interesting. I think I go Porygon. I mean, it sucks that I'm poisoned, and I definitely can't, like, 3-hit KO him or whatever, but if I go for the discharge, at least I have a chance to paralyze him. Yeah, Scald, that's fine. If he goes into Zygarde, that's gonna be unfortunate. Man, this is nerve-wracking. Not Zygarde. Okay, that's fine. He wants to get rid of that Eviolite. Didn't get the Paralyze. That sucks. That'd been really nice. So, I guess I just go Golurk again, honestly. He can knock off the Eviolite. I'll just steal his Black Sludge. Yeah. Because on the bright side, now his Porygon cannot get the Eviolite back. This is such a funny set. Give me that Flame Orb back. What you got? What you got? Yeah, give me the Flame Orb back. Oh man, it's so funny. What is he gonna do to me though? Honestly? Nothing on his team wants to take an Earthquake. And he can sack the blocks to me. Yeah, if he has Shadow Ball, I don't even think that'll do enough to like be a reasonable threat. Does he teleport again? Oh, he went for Foul Play. Fair enough. Yeah, that did a lot. Just gonna Earthquake again. Hopefully he sacks it here. Because it has been annoying. Forgot about Foul Play. There's a little stuttery there. Interesting. Unfortunately, that did a lot more damage than I was expecting it to do, which means Golurk is pretty much dead at this point. I don't really see a reason to keep him alive. Oh. Did I knock him off? Yes, I did. So I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake here. He flip turns out. Okay, that's good, because that means I get the priority switch in here. It's fine. At least the Golurk stuff was fun. It didn't do anything to his team, but it was fun. This is a problem. I think I just go into Moltres and click Hurricane because I don't think there's literally anything on my team that can touch this thing anymore. I mean, I can kill him with a knockoff on the Bisharp, but I don't know if he's Scarfed or not. And, Toxic. Okay, so he's not choiced. So I can kill him after a Rock Polish. I just need to set up on the Nihilego. Confusion? Can I get something, please? Not even the confusion. I think I'm just gonna click Hurricane again. Damn it. Alright, what's he pivot into? Definitely Blastoise, right? Oh, Nihilego. Yeah, that makes sense too. I'm desperate. I need a Rock Polish. It's fine. Oh man, this is rough. I don't think there's any way I win at this point, to be honest. I have a lot to deal with here. Okay. Yeah. We saw how much the knockoff did like 40%. It's definitely defensive. I really don't think Sucker Punch is gonna be the way to go here. So I'm just gonna go into Comfy, take the Scald, hopefully get a free Aromatherapy off next turn, and see how he responds to that. Because I don't know. Aura Sphere? Yeah, Aura Sphere. Okay, that's even better. Man, this is so nerve-wracking. Free Nihilego switch for him here. I could have also defogged, I guess. We'll see what he brings in. Yeah. I think I just go Bisharp. And then instead of Rock Polish, I Iron Head. Because this shouldn't do that much. Ooh, that did a lot. I don't think it's a 2-hit KO. Yeah. Okay, cool. Blastoise again. Let me see how much this Iron Head does. It's not gonna do a lot, but if it's like... Okay, cool. Nice. 10% or so. Porygon. You're my boy, please. I need you. Yeah, he's just pivoting on me. Flexing. Pangoro. Free Pangoro. Like, I think I have to let this die. Because if he overpredicts, yeah, if he overpredicts and he doesn't like kill me for some reason, Paralyze would be really nice. But I can't really risk anything else coming in on this. Or I really don't. I mean, I'd much rather him lose his defense. Yes, perfect. Okay. Perfect. I mean, it's not perfect. I'm pretty screwed. I mean, do I just go Moltres? If I go Comfy, I can defog. But then that's just a free Nihilego switch. So I think I just go Moltres and I just click Hurricane every time. Because even this is a free Nihilego switch, but I have the chance to confuse it. I brought Will-O-Wisp because of this exact situation, and I told myself to always click Will-O-Wisp, but I've already clicked, so. It's probably going to go into Nihilego, yep. I missed again. Great! That's the risk you take by running moves like that, though. Sheesh. I can't switch anything in. Bisharp dies. What are the chances that... I need that. Well, this is unfortunate. I kind of have to sack it here. He's going to try to get the confusion. He somehow over-predicts? Nope. Yeah. That is... Oh, special defense boost. That is interesting. Unfortunately, I never got the defog off, so the power gem might kill me now. I think I gotta go for the knockoff here, because if he switches into Magmortar on the Iron Head, I'm just screwed. So at least the Iron Head, or the knockoff, should kill. But he probably kills me here. Yeah, this was rough. But I was expecting it to be rough, to be honest. I didn't plan as well as I normally do. And I knew... Oh, he switched. He switched. I knew that this was going to be a tough match. And I still under-prepped. Which is, I mean, I'm busy. I have stuff I have to do. That actually did a lot of damage. Hold on. Can I make it a 4-0? Okay, it's a 4-0, okay, okay. Can I Oko a Magmortar with the Sucker Punch? So, I'm gonna be real, I think I can. If I get burnt here, it's just over. I don't think I can kill the Zygarde at this point. Oh, it didn't kill. But, it did a lot of damage, so I'm thinking that maybe Draining Kiss will be enough. And if he switches into Nihilego, I mean, why would you not? Right? Like, why would you not switch into Nihilego right here? Because Comfy kills the rest of your team. Except the Nihilego. Was it full health? I'm pretty sure it was full health. I think I just lose. But, if he doesn't switch and this Draining Kiss kills, I'm going to be very grateful. Nice! I'm very grateful. Oh man. I'll take 3 kills. Hell yeah. I'll take it. Because, honestly, after the Klutz strategy, like, failed, I expected a 5-0. Straight up. Alright, let me show them my secret tech, which is Earthquake Comfy. I'm gonna get the plus 12 special attack crit right here. Yeah. It ain't happening, boys. It was a good match, though. Very well played by my opponent. I definitely made some questionable plays. But you know what? I had a good time. I think it was funny. He pivoted really well. His team is just overall really solid, and I'm a little ashamed of my team this season because I drafted it expecting it to be really powerful, and then as I used it, I'm like, dang, it really isn't as strong as I expected it to be. But that's, that's just part of the game. Like, maybe I'm just utilizing them wrong or whatever, but um, I'm having fun, and I'm using Pokemon that I really like. So at the very least, I have that. So GG Pat Mac, was a fun battle. I'm upset that my clutch strategy didn't work, but I'm grateful that you sacked your Magmortar to me. So, GG man, and hopefully I'll see you in the playoffs. But it's not looking too good anymore.